if I were to tell you that you're not going to need your notes anymore, you're not going to need your computer anymore to give a presentation, will you end up believing me? The reason why I say this is because when you learn to create a mind palace, when you learn to be able to store things in a place, you end up memorizing it faster. And you be able to show in present whatever you want to present to the audience, to the people you're trying to teach. And even though you get distracted, you will be able to recall everything because you have it in a place. When you associate things to a place, it becomes part of you, because the things that you associate it to are supposed to be the place that you're very familiar. Now, let me walk you through all this. Whenever you walk through a place, you walk it consistently, you see it all the time. And because you're seeing it all the time, it ends up becoming part of your mind. Now turn it into a mind palace, because we're not going to need any notes. We're not going to write it in the notes. You're going to grab the keywords of the things that you're trying to memorize, and you're going to put it in a place. When you put it in a place, you're going to store it in there, and you're going to start imagining in that place what you want to imagine. For example, let's say you want to memorize the shopping list of what can boost your brain. So for you to memorize the shopping list, let's build our mind palace. Our mind palace, like we went over through all the videos that we went through, we went over the sun list, we went over our body. It could also be your house, it could be your office. But let's build a mind palace in the office, okay? So this office is very familiar. I go to the parking lot, all right? And in the parking lot's gonna be number 1. And when I walk in the park, I have to walk a bridge. That's going to be number 2. And I go inside the office, and I end up going up the elevator. Elevator's number 3. Number 4 is going to be out of the elevator, which is the hallway. Number 5 is going to be in the door of the closet in the office. The closet's number 5. Number 6 is going to be the receptionist. Number 7, behind the reception, is a fish tank. Number 8 is the door. Number 9 is the board, the whiteboard. And number 10 is the plants. When I have that mind palace, okay, I am going to associate everything to that place. For example, if we were trying to memorize avocado, walnuts, celery, turmeric, we're going to put it in a place. So let's memorize those 4 things just to give you a hint of what I'm trying to teach you. So if I'm going to the store and I have to know what I'm going to buy in my grocery list without writing them down, I'm going to put it in this mind palace. And I'm going to put it in the parking lot, okay? Because I remember this place. I put it in the parking lot, and all in the parking lot is filled with avocado. So just imagine, close your eyes, imagine the parking lot filled with avocado. On the second place is the bridge. I'm going to imagine walnuts in the bridge. So imagine walnuts in the floor, and you see the ants, lifting the walnuts up and, taking it out. And all that is all in your mind, okay? Number 3 is the elevator. Let's imagine turmeric. There's like a big turmeric in the elevator. Can you see that right now? And number 4, let's say it's broccoli. Okay, number 4 is broccoli, and in the hallway it's full of broccoli, and you can smell the broccoli. Can you smell it? Now, if I were to tell you recall that information backwards, can you be able to do it backwards? So the elevator is turmeric. The hallway is broccoli. The bridge is walnuts. And the parking lot is avocado. It's a very simple thing that I'm trying to teach you right now. But when you have a place, you're going backwards and you're seeing you're imagining, because you're associating to that place. And when you do that, it ends up becoming part of you. So let's say I'm giving a presentation. Let's say I'm speaking to a lot of people. And there's a lot of people talking, or somebody interrupt me and ask me a question, and I was going right in my track, and I was just trying to teach everything that I've learned. But because I have it in a mind palace, I'm just gonna say, okay, what is number 7? What is number 8? And I'm going to go back to where I was. And I won't lose track because I store it in a place. So I want to challenge every single one of you guys to build that mental toughness and be able to store things in a place, whether it's the sun list, whether it's your body, whether it's an office, whatever it is. But if it's a place, store it in there, because when you store it in there, it becomes part of you. And when it's a part of you, you'll be able to recall that information faster than anybody else. Thank you so much.